The big story we're focusing on this morning is definitely what is going to be the focus in the pharma sector. Now, what is the impact really of the action that the CDSCO, that's the Central Drug Control Agency, has taken? They flagged 53 drugs for quality failures. My colleague Varsha is joining in on more of these and more details. Varsha, which are the companies that could be impacted? That's the big question, isn't it?
Yes, Tamanna. So, big pharmaceutical companies like Sun Pharma, Alkem Lab, Torrent Pharmaceuticals, Glenmark Pharma, these all companies are involved because these companies make these products. So, as we all know that the Indian regulatory has flagged 53 drug samples for failing to meet the quality standards. And among the drugs on the list are we use on a day-to-day basis, like Pantocid, then Paracetamol tablets, and calcium and vitamin D tablets. Now, the CDSCO has released 2 lists detailing the drugs that failed quality tests. The first includes 48 well-known drugs, and the second list features 5 more items. And in response, actually, several manufacturers like Sun Pharma and Alkem Lab have disputed the filings, claiming that the flagged batches are counterfeit and not produced by them. And this incident comes after the Indian government recently banned 156 fixed dosage combination drugs over safety concerns. These includes antibiotics, painkillers, and multivitamins. Now, coming to which all companies will be impacted. So, let's see how much of this drugs contributed to their numbers. So, starting out with Torrent Pharma, the name of the drug which has been flagged out is Ursocol, which contributes almost 10% to their Q1 FY25 numbers. And so, this drug almost grew 17% year on year for Torrent Pharma, and they are expecting double-digit growth for this product. Then we have Pandi, which is manufactured by Alkem Labs, contributed almost 4.4% to their FY24 sales. Then Sun Pharma, which manufactures Pantocid, contributed almost 5.9% to FY24 numbers. And lastly, we have Glenmark Pharma, which makes a product called Telma. So Telma is a mother brand which has 16 brands under Glenmark Pharmaceuticals, which contributed almost 8.7% to their FY24 numbers.
All right. Varsha, just one small clarification, maybe you gave it already, but in Glenmark's case, because the graphics laid out that way, Telma, which is the drug implicated, has I believe 16 drugs, right? And one of them is under question. So the impact of 8.7% for Telma may not be as telling if Glenmark cannot sell this drug because it's problematic, because the others are still okay to go.
Correct, Neeraj. Yes, you are right.
Okay. So, viewers, remember, a lot of drugs from a lot of companies, and this is a big consumer story as we discussed as well, in the unlisted space too, by the way, which are getting implicated. On the listed side, these are the 3 or 4 names that Varsha has laid out with those numbers, which has become very important. So, remember, we spoke about it in the morning. Samina highlighted that. Varsha laying it out for us. Watch out for pharma. Could be a big pocket to monitor today.